Ryan, so please share.
Yeah, so I thought like his introduction was good. Like he came out of a woman. So, it was very biblical because we
Oh yeah, he did the
the substance,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
That one was crazy. Then he went back inside and got his shoe. That was crazy.
And then I love that the camera after it just like goes straight to Demi Moore. She's just looking so uncomfortable.
The Substance was a weird movie.
I need to see that. I want to buy that physically and watch it. I don't want to do that streaming stuff for that movie.
Yeah, no, I actually still haven't seen it either.
It's freaky.
The same thing with Anora.
Is like a good freaky, or is it like a
I stopped watching halfway through.
Oh.
And then I read the synopsis for the rest of the. It's a freaky movie.
Interesting.
Okay, is it like freaky, like Terrifier freaky? Because if it's not, then I can survive. If it is,
what turned you off to it?
It's body horror. It's very body horror, heavy on the body horror, to the point where it's like you question if it's prosthetics or if that's like a nigga in a suit. Like it's freaky.
I think it's actually all prosthetics. I think it's all prosthetics.
Yeah, it's all like it's pure prosthetics.
Yeah, I remember hearing the director talk about she wanted to do everything on camera.
Yeah, and I think she said that she sat in the chair for like almost 8 hours getting everything done.
Yeah.
So
there's also a scene I saw a scene later. I saw the ending of the movie. Like they use so much fake blood. Like it's like
I seen that. Yeah, I seen that clip.
So
that looks pretty
freaky.
Crazy.
Yeah. That clip is horrific.
But that was definitely one of the I guess the top contenders for Best Picture that night. Which I can see why it made such a big buzz, and it's one of the first horror films to be nominated for that category.
Really?
Yeah. Which I think is an amazing feat because obviously that never happens. And I'm just happy at the fact that Demi got her chance to stand in the limelight because I don't feel like that she's ever been respected enough in the industry to be there. But before we started filming, we started getting into a conversation about Emilia Perez.
Oh.
And I personally haven't seen the movie, don't have any plans on seeing the movie. The clips on Twitter were enough, and the discourse around it were enough for me to know that it probably wasn't going to be my cup of tea. What are your guys' thoughts on Emilia Perez?
So I knew it was going to be bad because it was a Netflix movie from the get-go.
Netflix got good movies, man.
Right. Not the Netflix slander. Listen,
Jesus.
We just lost them as a sponsor.
Yeah, we can't even talk to these motherfuckers no more. God damn.
I mean, I love Netflix movies that they pioneer a lot. They got some good movies out there.
Name one.
Hold on, I'm thinking, bro. Hold on. I heard the movie was bad. Okay, I just didn't hear good chorus about it. I heard that the lead character was barely in the movie, and that
Amelia was in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
She was barely in the movie.
Because that's the trans woman, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the lawyer that got most of the screen time.
Zoe Saldana.
Yep.
Solid.
Yeah, I mean, she is.
She's a great actress.
Great.
She brings them money.
I don't know if you guys seen this, but there was a slight controversy that happened post her winning the award because you know how they do the interviews and stuff.
That's crazy.
She literally went on to say, because somebody was just like, "Oh, how do you feel since the movie is not really it's not well received?" This lady says to the camera, full chest, "I didn't win this movie for Mexico. I won it for me."
Damn, that's crazy.
That's not controversial.
I mean,
That's
respectfully,
because Mexico didn't do the movie she did.
I mean,
give her flowers.
yes,
She's a great actress.
At the
Give
same
her
time,
flowers.
Okay, I understand, but I just feel like throughout the press run, she kept saying "Oh, this is for us," because she's also a woman of Latin descent or Hispanic descent. So she had that entitlement up until she won the award, and after she won the award, it's very much me, which I'm I don't understand how you can operate that way. I feel like that's kind of a very selfish-minded thing, especially since I think she was the only one that won an award that night for the movie.
Yeah.
So
how many times was it nominated?
it was at least more than 5, which is insane.
Yeah, for a movie that no one liked.
Right.
So people like it enough for it to get there. Let's just
Netflix, I love you. My parents love you. My parents watch you all the time. Okay, I mean,
and I actually got into some discourse about this on Twitter. I had
you personally?
Yeah, because hold on, I have to pull this up.
Oh shit!
Receipts are coming.
No, it's because I genuinely, wholeheartedly was confused as to how it received so many nominations when the movie's not received well.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but the thing is, obviously, the Oscars isn't the only movie awards show or a movie awards period, like, you know. So I love having conversations with people who just don't know shit, because it's like, how are we gonna have this conversation when you don't have all the information?
Exactly.
Like, you feel me? So this movie has, I believe, received more than 60 nominations, in total.
60?
Not just in the Oscars, but just within other awards and everything.
Oh yeah, she did win a lot of supporting actress
Because wasn't
awards
she
too.
the supporting actress?
Yeah, she won the award for the supporting
Yeah,
actress.
but
so
she got more screen time than the main character. That ain't supporting. That's leading.
So my tweet, I said, Emilia Perez really won this many awards. I haven't watched it, but the negative reviews have me questioning if it's really a bad movie or if people are just super critical, right? And then everybody tried coming for me in my comments trying to say it won 2. And it's like, yeah, nigga, it won 2 at the Oscars. You know, there's other award shows and there's other places where this movie can win awards at, you know, let's put a thinking caps on real quick, you know.
Yeah.
So a lot of the discourse that I was having was they liked the story but they didn't like how it was executed. So
Isn't it also a musical?
Yes, it was like an operatic style film in general, but
What movies were it up against? Because I know it was up The Substance.
Yeah, against The Substance, it was up against Nickel Boys, which is I haven't seen it. Yeah. Actually, one of my Instagram mutuals is in it.
Really?
Which I think was pretty interesting.
Now you have to watch it.
Yeah. I'll probably just watch it for him. But
I'm gonna watch it for myself. I saw the trailer. That movie looks real good.
Really?
Yeah.
The Nickel Boys?
Yeah. I appreciate a movie with a very, very great visual style. It makes it look like it was
So you
shot
like Challengers?
Because it's like a period.
I haven't seen
piece, right?
Challengers, even though it's recommended to me.
It's a period piece, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Did
And
you
then-
like Challengers? Did you like Challengers?
It was alright. It wasn't my favorite movie.
It's a movie.
Yeah, it's like something.
It's one of the movies of all time.
It's giving. That's the movie that you put on for Netflix and chill.
No,
That's crazy.
Even then,
You
it just
leave it on in
annoys
the
the shit out
background
of
while
me.
you handling the business on the couch. You feel me?
I want to agree with you. It just annoys the shit out of me.
Oh, well,
The movie just in general annoys the shit. I hate everybody involved. I hate all of the characters.
Zendaya too.
She's the worst of all of them. Not okay.
whoa.
It's
Whoa.
acted greatly.
Zendaya,
It's
his
acted
take
greatly.
Has nothing to do.
The lights went out. It's acted greatly.
Tom Holland is coming for you.
Shut up. I don't want Spider-Man on my ass.
I'm
But no,
screaming. Yeah,
listen,
no,
listen,
Zendaya, my
listen.
take has
Everybody in the
nothing to do
movie
with him.
acts
Very
greatly. They
respectful.
all act well. They're all great actors in their own right. Actors and actresses.
And how much of that do you believe?
No, I believe all of it. I believe all of it because it's only through good acting can they make me hate each and every single one of the characters.
Okay, that's true. That's fair. That's fair.
Because
That is a good way
none
to
of them
look at
have
it.
redeeming qualities. They're all pieces of shit. They all want to have sex with each other on various different levels. There's gay sex and then there's straight sex and then there's polyamorous sex. It's just various different levels to that film. And then lastly,
Hold on.
the entire soundtrack, the entire movie is pitched with this great Tron-esque soundtrack. And I'm like, I hate you. Because it's the soundtrack's great. I listen to the soundtrack in my personal time.
So you're telling me that Challengers is all about tennis and fucking?
Yes.
I mean, that's
Yeah, that's the selling point, yeah.
Literally, that could just be the log line.
Yes, literally, that's what it should be.
Watch a movie about tennis and sex, okay?
All right.
But so the main reason why I brought up. Wait, what happened?
I just want to say, I'm sorry, Netflix. You do got a good movie. I finally thought of one. It's Don't Look Up with
That's a great movie.
with Jennifer Lawrence
Don't Look Up.
and Leonardo DiCaprio, and for some reason, Kid Cudi and Ariana Grande. I like
Malcolm
them.
and Marie.
What?
Malcolm and Marie.
Oh
That's
yeah,
another
that
one.
too. And then what's this guy's name again? He's a funny comedian.
Oh, Zach Galifianakis.
Oh, Jonah Hill.
Oh. Ooh. Listen.
I like how like
When
When
I
it
saw it, I
comes to
went,
black
oh.
actors, I got it. But when it comes to all these white people, child,
and Meryl
it
Streep.
goes over. Oh, I love me some Meryl now.
So white women get a pass, but white men.
Absolutely.
Fair enough.
Hey, come
White
on!
men, it's like
the Devil
just-
Wears Prada.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
that
actually-
was a movie.
Cardinal Sin, haven't seen it.
That was a
I don't
movie.
think I have either. Oh
Really?
wait, Cardinal Sin is not the movie.
No,
Devil
Devil
Wears
Wears
Prada is
Prada.
the movie.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I did cut you off though. So you about to say?
Yeah, no. Okay, so the main reason why I brought up the Oscars was because I wanted to talk about the movie that won Best Picture,
Yes.
which happened to be an
Yes.
independent film, which
Yes.
is the first time
Yes.
that an independent film won Best Picture, and Anora won. And I'm gonna start off and say, like I told you guys before, I was a part of the group that fully thought that Wicked was going to win. And it was because, and I think that's just my personal belief, because fully sat during that movie and cried multiple times. I don't think I've ever had like my heartstrings pulled throughout a movie as bad as Wicked had me. Like really bad. And just like the whole press run, I thought that they were like leading up for their win, like dead ass. But seeing Anora win, I actually was like shook as fuck, like shook. But I can confirm and say that the movie turned me out.
Okay. Okay.
Anora is amazing. It's an amazing movie. Like so
Better than Wicked.
Okay.
Say yes.
I don't know.
I'll
I
give
feel
you
like
$5 right now.
for
No, I'm kidding. I'm broke.
Homosexuality is a great thing. And all men are friends.
Thank you for the explanation.
Oh shit! No. All men are friends. Have you seen that movie?
And we got penises too.
Oh, it's so funny. It's this dude like making fun of Eminem.
Oh.
And he's just like he's like wabba-dab, dabba-dabba-dab, ba-doop-ba-dab. All men are friends.
All right, so back to Anora.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it better than Wicked?
So
Yeah, I think it's better than Wicked. I haven't seen both.
you haven't even seen the movie yet.
Hey, I plan to. My parents beat me to it.
So I will say,
That's still an insane sentence.
I just think
to
that it's
say.
neck.
Well,
I think
my
it's neck
parents-
and neck, and
Not
I feel
really.
I really do think so. And I think what I like the most about, I guess, Wicked was just how it was done.
Okay.
Like it was done so beautifully. Like you can just tell how intentional, like everything was within that film. Like every frame had something that stood out, and like there wasn't anything misplaced or anything that just seemed out of order. I think the movie flowed really well. But with Anora, for one, I don't think you could really tell that it's an independent film. I genuinely was like pretty surprised by how well it was like produced. But the only way that you could tell that it was an independent film was the locations, like
Okay.
and how many that there were, because a lot of it was recycled, you know, which isn't bad because it told the story really well. You didn't need a lot of locations for that. But outside of that, like, I think it's a true testament to having the right crew and the right cast will get you far, because I feel like that movie could have easily been bad if it would have been anybody else that was different on that cast. But everybody did their role amazing. Like it was great acting. I understand why Miss Mama's won Best Actress. Like fully understand.
Okay.
But I want to hear your guys' thoughts.
Well, first of all, shout out to Hulu. If you guys haven't seen Anora yet, it's out on. What?
Since we lost Netflix,
Since
let's
we
go
lost-
ahead and
yeah,
promote Hulu.
that was where my mind immediately went to. I was like, well, we pimping ourselves out.
No, but for real though, shout out to Hulu because Anora is now out on Hulu. So for those who have not seen the movie yet, watch it now. I mean, I watched it after this podcast. Of
No.
course.
Pause this podcast.
Circle back later.
Circle back.
Okay, do that.
I haven't seen it
and then
either.
come
So.
back.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up right
Whoa,
now.
whoa, whoa.
I'm weak.
Okay, but then, and for those who are movie collectors, there's a Criterion edition that's coming out on the Criterion website, Amazon, and Barnes & Nobles next month, I believe on the 24th. And you best believe I'm waiting for that one.
Hashtag
Are
not
you getting
sponsored.
paid by that?
Right, like hashtag not sponsored, like at all.
That was
So, Neon, please sponsor me.
fair enough.
I will direct a film. Shout out to Sean Baker for winning best.
You did
director.
everything except for talk about the movie.
No, literally, you talked around the movie.
Well, to be fair, like I haven't seen it yet. My parents beat me to it. I got home, they were like almost done with the movie. My mom looked at me and was like, "Hey, you should not be watching this movie. It's not for kids." It's like, Mom, I'm 23.
She dissing you.
I'm dead. I mean, she's
I
not
have-
Luke's
wrong.
coming for you.
I have a mustache. Okay, I'm a man.
Is the mustache in the room with us?
Okay, fine. I'll shave it.
No, it's growing in. It's growing in really
Bro, this is a
nicely.
whole month's worth right here,
I think you're doing an amazing job.
and I'm proud of it. But I'll shave it.
You should be. No. Don't shave it off. Don't shave it off. Leave it.
Not like before I went on a date. I'm like, yeah, I'm growing a mustache so I can look older, and she's like, you look younger.
That was so mean.
I'm weak
She
as
said I was in
fuck.
high school.
Okay. So let's get back to this movie. Okay, so with what you know so far about this film, like, I guess what outside of the fact that it winning an award would like attract you to watching it?
To be honest, one word of mouth, because my manager did tell me about this movie, because he doesn't watch new movies, he only watches old movies, and he watched Anora and said it was pretty good. So I'm like, okay, now I want to see this. I had it queued up. I've seen the trailer. It looks really good. The cinematography is amazing. Like, it just feels like I'm watching a film. It's like very textured too.
Mm-hmm.
So visually, it's very stunning. And then like the story, like how often do you see a story about like a stripper falling in love and having like a whole life? Like, you don't really see that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the plot of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, in a nutshell, essentially, I guess that's
Like what? Like so? Like she falls in love and tries to get out the game.
so.
Well, it's more like as a dysfunctional relationship that she's in. Because like they get married.
I don't want to say too much because obviously, like, I've seen it and I don't want to like give away the
Like,
story
yeah.
because I mean, again, that's the main story.
I
Like,
mean,
you
I'm
know,
cool with spoilers. Like it's fine.
Jeffrey, are you okay with spoilers or do you want to watch it?
I'm definitely gonna watch
Oh,
it.
you
You
wanna
haven't
watch
watched it?
All right, never mind. So that's the end of this
It's on
conversation.
Hulu right now. If you don't have Hulu, you can get Hulu for like a pretty affordable price right now. If you're a student who has Spotify, you can get.
I'm screaming.
I'm-
Okay.
I'm-
Let's just watch it.
What I'll do is I'll give the bones. You know,
Sponsor me, please.
I won't say too much. So basically, we have Miss Anora,
Right.
but throughout the movie, she goes by Annie. That's like her nickname. That's
Okay.
like her stage name. And that's not anything giving away because that's like she literally starts it off by like that. So Annie obviously is a stripper.
Gotcha.
She works in a club, and she just has this life for her that's kind of like routine. Like, she doesn't mind working in a strip club. It doesn't seem like she has any aspirations to leave,
Right.
anything like that. She's content with where
Yeah.
she's at. And then that's when, you know, stuff happens. Like
And that's it. That's it.
Yeah, I feel like that's all I can say
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
Like,
That's fair.
and,
I would
and-
assume that like it would like devolve from there, going past
exactly.
like the
So
club.
like
going
there's
past her
more
life,
stuff that
yeah.
happens post her living a life of comfortability.
Yeah, cool. Like
So-
she like is forced outside of her comfort zone. It's like this like fucked up like stripper-esque version of like the hero's journey or whatever.
I guess you can say that.
Yeah.
You really root for her is what I would say. Like, she by the end of the movie, you definitely understand where she's coming from. But personally, like, I've been around people who have worked in like nightlife and like who are sex workers and things like that, you know. So
Exactly.
it's their choice. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
fully. It's fully their
Yeah.
choice, and again, they're
Shouts out to those people who did.
right, of course. Shout
Yeah.
out to everybody. And I think the way that it was done, and just like was a method actress, and like she actually spent nights in strip clubs, and like she practiced, and like she also talked about not having an intimacy coach throughout the like film and everything. Like, she wanted to just go off of just pure instinct and
Yeah.
everything,
Just,
which
like,
I think
just live in the character.
exactly.
See, now that's an actor.
No, literally, like, I
Yeah.
think the way that she went about this role, like, literally solidified her name. Like, again, going up against like actresses like Demi Moore and like just incredible actresses that have been stamped in Hollywood. She's definitely making a name for herself.
Did she get Best Actress?
She won Best Actress.
Yeah, she did.
Fuck yeah.
And Anora won
Shouts
Best
out.
Picture.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
honestly, the Oscars was really an Anora sweep.
Dude,
Like,
it was.
it
I was
was an
dang, I
enormous
need
sweep.
that's probably why
Let's
my
talk
parents
about
watched that
Wicked.
movie first. Like,
Like,
out of all the movies,
amazing.
they watched that one first.
Amazing.
Now we're gonna argue about Wicked for 30 minutes.